and welcome back to another video. Today's video is something different. I haven't done something like this before. So one of you subscribers has messaged me through Instagram saying that he's got the same car as me with a couple of mods, and if I'm interested to meet up with him. So I accepted this offer. I'm happy to see, well, especially one of the mods he said he's got is an exhaust. So I've always, as some of you might have watched my previous videos, I've said that the car does lack with a bit of quietness to it, and he's got an exhaust, so I want to hear the exhaust sound. Obviously I don't even know what exhaust he has, but we'll find out everything when we go meet him, which I'm on the way now. So yeah, it'll be nice to see the mods on his car and just to compare the differences. So yes, let's go on and meet the subscriber and see what his car's all about. So let's do this. So I'm now at the meeting point where I arranged with him to meet up, and just as I should be arriving in any minute, hopefully, it's starting to rain quite heavily. That's just typical luck. So I just hope it's going to calm down the rain. Alright, so there he is. You're probably not going to see with my finger pointing, but I can spot already his car coming in. Same color as mine. 1 second. There we are. Okay, so finally Rizza has arrived, and here he is. Hi guys. So that's his car. He's got an exhaust, custom.
Yeah, two back box deletes, muffler deletes, straight pipe through, pretty much stainless steel, 2.5 inch with custom tips, and the tiniest back box they can find.
Okay. Should we hear some sounds before we go further?
That's the best, most fun moments between the DSG gear changes.
When the car's stationary, anyways,
you can't. It doesn't rev past 4,000 RPM. So
it definitely has some sound to it. Mine has almost nothing. So that's one thing I said. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've said in other videos that my car is definitely lacking some sound.
I have seen that. Yeah.
So your interior looks quite similar. I see you got different steering wheel. Have you changed that, or that's the way it comes?
No, that's the way it comes. I've added the paddle shift extensions.
Oh, mine has a VRS logo. You don't have that?
I don't have that, no.
Okay, that's strange.
That's interesting.
And you got your gear stick knob is a bit different. Alright guys, so we're not going to stand here. We're going to go out a bit of a better area and get some drives. So let's go, and we'll see you there. Alright, so Rizza has brought a drone. He's going to get the drone out, get some shots of the cars. So while he's doing that, let me just walk around. So you guys know my car, I'm sure you've seen many videos. A few things I've noticed differences between mine and his. First of all, the Skoda badge. He's got that flying bird kind of thing. I also have it, but as you can see, mine is slightly different. And the actual grille, his is more gloss, like more of a glossy finish, and mine is a bit more matte. Other bits, he's got little VRS center caps on the alloys. He's done that himself. I mean, he upgraded it himself. And then he's tinted the rear lights. As you guys hear, the exhaust, we'll try and get some more shots of that soon. And the rear badge, slightly different. Steering wheel, which I showed you guys, but those are mainly the little differences that these two cars have. Let's do this. So I put on a little like mic cover for you guys, so hopefully the wind won't affect too much the sound, because it is a little bit windy, but thankfully the rain is gone. So that's the drone up there. You know what, Luke, Rizza, the sun is coming out, which is not too bad. Can't complain. Let's hear some exhaust sounds. You know what, guys? I actually think he's right. No, I don't think. He's definitely right. The sounds are way better once the car's actually moving, and the changes. The sound's a bit like a Golf R. Like, you know, those DSG sounds, especially on the changes, like on a Golf R or GTIs, they have like that little rattle noise between the changes. That's what it sounds like. I hope it comes across in camera, guys. I'm gonna ask him to give me another shot for the exhaust sound. Slightly a bit busy, the road, and the roads are wet, so I told them really not to overdo it. I was just telling them that it sounds a lot better, like you said, when the car's moving. So you know what it reminds me of? When the car's actually driving, to me it sounds a bit like a Golf R. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
You know, especially by the gear changes, that little rattle noise.
Yeah,
I don't know what you call this, but
it's a DSG pop fart kind of thing. The Golf R is very, like, unless you have it in sports mode, it won't do those farts. Unless you rev it to higher revs, it's not going to give you the same thing. So when you pull out and you're driving and you're changing the gears, that's the most fun part. That's why I like to use the paddle shifts a lot more.
You know, like when you were just giving me a few revs before, it was loud, but it didn't have that quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it didn't have that richness to it, but the minute you drove, it just sounded a lot better.
And that cabinet's even worse.
Yeah?
It's much better in here.
You know what? Should I hop in yours and let's go for a little thing and sound? Oh geez, don't tell me you got a whole load of cyclists coming here now, otherwise they're killing us. You got some cyclists there and it looks like they're waiting for some more. Has that pop kind of, not pop, you know, as I said, that little rattle thing. Just guys, let me know, do you think I should change my exhaust in my car? What do you think?
Definitely yes.
Does it make a total difference to the car?
It's, you know, this isn't even that great. You were struggling with traction, the roads are not.
Yeah, I know.
Straight.
This is not even, first of all, the camera's not even going to pick up probably 50% of the real, you know what I mean? The cameras don't pick up the real sound. But I'm sure they will hear some sort of difference. I remember saying day in and day out with my 335 I had, the exhaust made a total difference to the car, you know, it just made it a lot more fun, a lot more better, and I'm sure kind of the same thing with this.
I agree 100%. The minute I got it changed, I was just big smirk on my face for the first week for sure. I was smiling, laughing, you know, doing a lot of this, changing gears, going downshifting and revving it up, and it was phenomenal. It was probably the best thing I made.
So what did you actually do? You just remove that little back box and that's it?
Yeah, so what happens is you've got a catalytic converter near the engine that basically does all the gas releases towards the back. On the way there, you've got one box in the middle of the car, and then towards the end of the tail where the tips are, there you've got another box. So both of those boxes, what they do, they contribute to apparently fuel economy, as well as reducing emission, but they also dead all the sound out. So when I had both of them removed, the guy started revving it, it sounded even better than it does now. But what he did, he added a really tiny box towards the tips.
Yeah.
So he added a tiny box to the tips, so some of the sound has gone, but in my opinion it's lovely.
And what kind of fuel economy do you get on normal driving, roughly?
Normal driving, it depends, because in London there's a lot of start-stop traffic.
Yeah, but I'm saying like a regular on a combined, you know, just normal driving without hitting it.
25 to 26, 27 miles per gallon. On the motorways I get around
30ish.
Yeah.
Since my new engine has been replaced. Before, I don't know why, it was terrible. It just, without anything, it just used to go fast.
Funny thing you mentioned that. I actually had when I bought the car from the Skoda dealership down in the south of England, it was in Birchwood. They told me that the car had gone through a complete refurbishment. They changed the engine, they changed everything.
So maybe it had the same kind of fault.
It may have. I've done about almost 2,000 miles in the car with no issues, no oil consumption, fuel economy has been decent. You know, right now I'm getting.
Have you seen my early videos?
Yeah,
I had so much headache. I used to top up every week and a half, 2 weeks, I had to put in a litre of oil.
I felt part of your headache through the video, believe it or not. I can relate so much because of...
It was like every week something else. I mean, it was more or less the same kind of issues in a circle, but I just had issue after issue.
Yeah.
And I've been going in and out of the dealerships. It was such a headache. But since the engine has been replaced, you know what, the car's lovely, no problems. I've topped up the oil maybe once. I've done like 7,000 miles. Not 7. I've done like 4,000 miles since the engine.
Right, okay.
Fuel economy is a lot better. I knew straight away something isn't right. I mean, I don't mind spending on fuel, but when you're driving slowly on a 1.4 litre, you know it's not right, you know what I mean?
That's true, especially with the turbo. That should reduce your
yeah, but since all that, the car's doing well.
That's really
and
good to hear.
Yeah, that's why I say I love the car now.
You've done one thing
I
which
didn't like it before, but now I like it.
Really?
Yeah. I was
I
like,
think you'll like it more when you
up.
change the exhaust, trust me.
Yeah,
you will love it.
I think maybe I'll look into that.
So, what you did, you extended your warranty, which is a very smart move.
I didn't extend it.
You didn't?
I bought the car, it came with a year warranty, and then obviously the engine was replaced. So a new engine comes with 2 years warranty. That means I've got, since the engine replaced, another 2 years of warranty on the engine. Now that's why I can do modifications, but certain things I'll do might void my warranty. And although I'm happy that the car's reliable now, I still have this doubt in the back of my mind, like something could go wrong, because just through the experiences I had, don't get me wrong, you know, maybe it's perfect. It is perfect, but I don't have my full trust yet into the VW engine.
I understand. I don't blame you, man. Obviously, you've gone through a lot. With me, I've touch wood, thank God, I've not had any issues so far. I've done almost 2,000 miles on the car since I've got it. I've had it a month and a bit. So far, it's been absolute.
Yeah, I mean that's why I get a lot of time comments. You know, people ask me, they looking to buy one of those cars. What do I recommend? What's my advice? I said it so many times. If you know the whole thing about the faulty engines, you want to get something. I think it's a 63 plus. That's when they changed the engine codes.
It was 2013, so even some of the 62 plates actually have the new engine. So what you want to ask them when you buy the car, does it have the CTHE engine or does it have the Cave engine?
Guys, you heard it, right? He knows the codes, I don't.
So you don't want to go for the Cave engine, apparently. I think it's the Cave one you want to avoid. You want to go for the CTHE, which is the
unless you know it's been replaced. If you have proper documents by VW Skoda. Otherwise,
but even then, I think it's not that reliable. If a car's already had the Cave engine and they replace it with the CTHE, some of the components they might not change and replace. It might still have the.
So to avoid all the headache, just go for the newer one. And the same goes with the Polo GTI, right?
But the Polo GTI,
I'm not too familiar, but some of you guys have told me. So that's just from you passing it on. But anyways, guys, gonna end the video here. I'm quite tight on time. Maybe we'll do another meet, and hope you guys enjoy this video. Comment below what car you like better, and tell me what you think about the exhaust sound. Tell me if you think I should get a different exhaust. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.